What's up guys, my name is Sebastian Stratman. I hope you guys are having a great day and will continue having one. Today I'm going to be replacing the cabin filter on my 2007 G35 Sedan, and I'm going to be telling you guys why we're going to do that. In the easiest of terms, your cabin filter is the air that you're breathing in. Any air that you're breathing in past your cabin has gone through your cabin filter and you are breathing that in. What a cabin filter stops is actually all of the harmful air that is coming from the exterior of your car's excess exhaust, and other people's excess exhaust on the road. Anytime you drive by a factory, depending on the pollution of your city, you could need a cabin filter even shorter than 10,000 miles. A lot of people will replace their cabin filter every 10, 15,000 miles. I personally do my own every 5,000 miles just because Utah and where I live right now, it is so polluted, and I used to be a smoker and just was used to replacing my cabin filter all the time. I wanted clean air even though I smoked in my car. So that is pretty much the basis of the cabin filter. So in places like New York, California, Utah, Salt Lake specifically, there is a lot of pollution, and I would suggest doing your cabin filter every 5,000 miles or every 10,000 miles, or of course whenever you get your oil change. I'm also going to be showing you guys where your air filter is and how to replace that, just because it's super easy and I don't want to do a whole nother video for it, just in case I do get a question. Some people don't even want to touch their car until they've seen a video of someone else doing it. That is actually me in a lot of cases. Not everyone has a whole lot of tools. This is literally from Walmart and costed like $20. I am planning on getting some new tools because I need to stop getting everything at the shop. But this comes with everything you'll need. All you'll really need is this. Alrighty, I'm gonna bring the car around so I have a little bit more space. Just bring her right here. There she is. Alright. Oh yeah, I did get my check engine light back on, so I might as well read that while we're on camera.
I have the code reader back here.
Yep, so that's the same code. That means there's just something going on here. I'm probably just gonna have to replace the cats completely, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go with high flow cats and then a cat back exhaust and see. I don't know, I think those run for around $1,400, so I may be saving up here. Alrighty, so I suited up in some of that Mazda gear, and we're gonna go ahead and get at it. First things first is you're gonna have to pop this guy out. It seems weird, it's just a little trim piece. I'll show you how I do that. Alrighty, so there is a little clip right there, but it's gonna get underneath there and bam, she's off. It's super easy. I was gonna say you don't wanna make sure you break these clips. These are very easily broken, but I just did this, so it's already ready for me. Next, all the other videos will say you have to take out these two things. That's a whole bunch of baloney. This thing just pops out. Bam, she's out. Then you gotta get these baloney ass screws out of this thing. As you can see, mine doesn't drop normal anymore. There's one right there, one down there, a hidden one over there, one right here, one right there, and one right there, as well as one down there. But I didn't go ahead and replace mine down there just because that was just a fucking pain in the ass to get to in the first place. Have fun with that. You don't have to do them in any sort of order that I have found, at least.
I would recommend getting a screwdriver that has a magnet though, because some of these don't come out super easily.
So there will be one more screw down here. I did not put mine in, just because I knew I was gonna be the person to do this again, and there's not much point for that screw, so I just left it out. Anyway, at this point, you're gonna go ahead and close your glove box and start to whip. It will come out. It won't feel like it's going to, but it will. we go. And she's down. Okay, so this is the more important part. You're not gonna want to mess with these wires here. I mean, you can unplug them and go ahead and reinsert them, of course, if you're comfortable with that. Okay, so I did pop out this one right here. Not a big deal there, but anyway, your cabin filter is gonna be right here. You guys can't see that. Anyway, your cabin filter is gonna be right there. The clip that I just popped out is right here. I'm just gonna have to pop that back in. Didn't break anything. But anyway, there's this little door. There is some like this on the Mazdas, but not as complicated as this. And take this door out, and then you're gonna see this cabin filter here. I got my Denso. I would suggest going OEM, but I replace mine so often. Doesn't really matter, and I can get these for $6. But we're just gonna slap that back in there. One thing to note is that you're actually gonna have to rest the cabin filter on top of these two little things to put it in there. It does have to go up, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass with that little wire there. All right, let's put her back in. Make sure that the airflow symbol is up. Alrighty, so of course I gotta clip this wire back in there, but if you didn't do what I did, you're not gonna have to worry about that. Then you're gonna go ahead and mount her back in. She will eventually fit up in there. You're gonna have to kind of jimmy her just like you got her out. Okay, so we got it there. Now we're gonna go ahead and add all the screws. I'm gonna suggest doing the middle first and then going outer just so it holds up. I'm gonna go ahead and sit in my seat for this one. Using my foot to hold it up so I can take a small vape break. All right. Go ahead and open her back up without trying to make her fall again. Grab your screw. For your screwdriver. Go ahead and get the first two in there. You definitely do want to make sure she's tight. I'm assuming that was my issue before. I did not want to take a chance on tightening it too much, so I just straight up did not tighten it enough. There's also no lights under here, so you're blind as a bat. What I may have just realized is that one could be stripped, and that's why that one wasn't coming out very easily before, and why I just had to leave it in there. Hopefully there's not any more that are stripped. If they are, again, glove box is probably the least concerning thing to not have full function on your vehicle. You want a clean, fresh air more than you need a place to put some papers. There's plenty of places. So if you are a smoker, I would suggest leaving a couple of these out and just doing it every time. Probably every time you go into the auto parts store, just snag one of these Denso filters. So I can tell you this one right here is a pain in the ass to get in because it's going at an angle. So stripping it is likely. And last but not least, you can't forget that little guy right there. That one has to go in or she'll still fall. Alrighty, so she works just fine now. She drops nice, goes back up. No issues here. Up there you can see those two little plastic or metal, yeah. So it looks like one's plastic, one's metal. Little things, I don't know what you'd call those, but you're gonna insert these little clips in there like so. Okay, and then just try not to break these clips again. It's Infiniti, so these things are gonna be expensive if you break them. Alrighty, and she's in. And then the trim piece, of course. Again, you don't want to break this. These little clips can be broken easily, so pop her in somewhat nicely. There she is. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and back her back up into the spot. Here we are. I don't know about you guys, but I always wait till it revs down. Sometimes my car goes up and then down, which is very confusing to me. If anyone knows what that could be, is that oil pressure?
If it's oil pressure, like, don't be worried to break it to me because, like,
I'm already planning on doing the gallery gaskets, so that's probably the cause anyway.
here we are.